Hello, everybody, and welcome to Animal Audit Corner. Today, I got my top 10 stories that I bought you for the past 2 weeks or month if you count my hacking. But however, I bring you the top 10 videos of mine that I did. At number 1, it's Danny Masterson's rape trial. Where he was put on trial for sexual assault on 3 of his victims. Even though there were other victims that came forward, he was only charged with 3 of them. The first 2 trials ended on a hung jury, but the third one ended in a conviction with Danny Masterson being sentenced to 30 to life. He'll be up for parole in 2030, I think. In 2030 or 2034. Sorry about the mic. And number 2 on my list of my videos that I checked on my playlist is Scientology and the bee population, where Scientology took out a tree with bees in there, practically killing them, which was horrible, since they bring half the food supply. It wasn't just Scientology, it was also other people being careless throughout the years. And it's also environmental. So that story is at number 2. At number 3, Scientology and their tax-exempt status, which they got back when they lost it the first time around, when L. Ron Hubbard was in his pockets with a coup that David Miscavige formed when he was attempting to get it back through fair gaming them. And then one day, the IRS just threw in the towel and says, fine, you can have it. But however, since then, David Miscavige has been using that tax exemption to buy out real estate, mansions, cars, and motorcycles. He's been using it for his own benefit. And then secretly, in 2017, he's been secretly buying real estate and businesses in Clearwater, Florida, with everybody not knowing, all the citizens in that town not knowing about it. And since then, it's just been sitting there empty. That video is at number 3, the tax exemption status. Number 4 is children of Scientology, where children are not having much of a childhood, when it comes to Scientology. And often they are looked at as adults in a small person's body. And then to top it off, they spend 90% of the time being away from their parents in ranches when their parents are at work at another state. But guess what? For them to stop living that way, the parents have to realize what is going on is wrong. So it would pretty much be up to them to pull them out, even though what they did was totally irresponsible to even join a cult with those kids in the first place. That story is at number 4. Number 5 is the Xenu story, where L. Ron Hubbard created that character when he created OT4 while on a trip to Africa to hide out from Process Service and the FBI. He created that character when he was intoxicated. That story is at number 5. At number 6 is Scientology endangering marine animals when they were having an opening Vandella in California. And what happened was David Miscavige released a bunch of balloons. As soon as he cut the ribbon, the balloons went into the air, popped, and all those balloons that broke fell into the water, and the marine animals swallowed it, practically hitting their stomachs. Those animals died instantly, then later on washed up to shore. Later on, they did apologize, but does this mean, does their apologies mean anything? Put it in the comment down below, or you can email at me at nisatarosian@gmail.com and tell me why you think or don't think they're apologizing because they got their hand in a cookie jar. Let me know what you think. Just leave it at the comments below. And you want to write to me telling me about my channel? That's fine too. If not, hey, that's cool with me. And at number 7 is Stephen Mango's dog died because Scientology put rat poison in his food. Now, what do you think? Do you think people should be liable for murdering animals and put on trial like their human counterparts? What do you think? Leave it at the comment below, or you can write me at the email address I just gave you. And then at number 8 is Scientology's fair game practice, where Scientology uses that practice to go after their former members, journalists, and their critics for being critical of them. So that comes in at number 8. Number 9 is spreading rumors about their former members so people can discredit them for leaving. That's why they're actually doing it, because they don't want to have anything to do with that organization anymore. So what they do is come up with a story, whether it's true or not, and spread it as a rumor. Then at number 9, that's number 9. Then at number 10, it's the billboard signs created by the Michael J. Render Aftermath Foundation, using billboards to help Scientologists exit Scientology by aiding them in putting a roof over their head, getting them a car, and a roof over the head. And if they want to go back to school, they participate in that too. Even though it drove Scientology crazy. When Osa got a headache seeing all the billboards all around Fountain Avenue. That story is number 10. Well, that should do it for today. See you tomorrow, where, guess what? This weekend is Mother's Day, so we're going to hop into my kitchen and we are going to bake some Armenian tea biscuits. Now, it's a Mediterranean biscuit. Now, for some reason, I don't have the SPTV community in my video at this time, since I don't know how to get in touch with them, but I will, and most definitely. So be here tomorrow when I hop into my kitchen and we'll be baking. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.